Everyone on Route 9 knew Eli Turner as that poor man with the dog. Not Eli the builder. Not Eli from church. Just the guy who always had a dog and never had money. America's unofficial brand ambassador for bad luck. Eli lived in a half-collapsed trailer behind an abandoned drive-in theater. The sign still read double feature. Friday night, which was optimistic, considering Friday hadn't shown up there since the Clinton administration. Once upon a time, Eli had plans. A construction business. A wife who loved red dresses. Friends who laughed loud and borrowed his tools. Then the recession hit, the money vanished, the wife upgraded to stability, and the friends mysteriously forgot how phones work. Everybody left. Everybody except Buddy. Buddy was a mutt. Part Labrador, part mystery, part... Yeah, that dog definitely jumped a fence at some point. One ear stood up. The other had given up on life. Eli found him behind a gas station, which, honestly, was the most successful relationship either of them ever started. People gave Eli advice. Oh, they loved giving advice. Get rid of the dog. Dogs cost money. You can't afford love. Eli ignored them, mostly because Buddy never talked nonsense like that. They survived on odd jobs, bad coffee, and kindness that showed up whenever it felt like it. Nights were spent under desert stars, listening to an old radio that worked only when it felt emotionally ready. Then one summer night, the heat decided to fight dirty. Eli was walking home when his chest suddenly said, "Sir, we need to talk." He stopped. Buddy stopped. Eli tried to laugh it off, because that's what men do when their heart is staging a rebellion. Guess I ain't 20 anymore, huh, boy? The universe responded by knocking him flat on the ground. Cars passed. 1, 2, 5. Because nothing says modern society like ignoring a man dying on the roadside. Buddy, however, did not ignore anything. He barked. He whined. He pawed. He ran into traffic like, someone is going to acknowledge this emergency today. One pickup truck slammed its brakes. The driver jumped out, mad, until he saw Buddy sprint back to Eli's body. "Oh damn," the man said. Which, in American, translates to, "This just got serious." Ambulance sirens screamed through the desert like the world finally remembered Eli existed. Buddy tried to jump into the ambulance, because of course he did. Loyalty has no seatbelt. At the hospital, the nurses were very professional about it.
His vitals are stable, but he's still out.
Okay, let's keep monitoring his levels.
Heart attack, one said. Another 30 minutes, and he wouldn't have made it. Lucky. No, loved. Buddy waited all night. Didn't eat. Didn't sit. Didn't blink. Because leaving was not something he was trained to do. When Eli woke up, confused and sore, he croaked one word. "Buddy." The nurse smiled. "That dog of yours? He saved your life."
That dog of yours? He saved your life.
And suddenly, because life is weird like that, things changed. A mechanic offered him steady work. A diner fed him if Buddy stayed outside. Someone gave him a small apartment and said, "Just until you get back on your feet," which is adult language for "we see you."
Congratulations.
Here are the keys.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
You too.
Just until you get back on your feet.
Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it.
But life got kind again. Now, when Eli walks through town, people wave. Kids pet Buddy. Strangers smile like they remember how to be human. One evening, sitting on his porch, Eli scratched Buddy's head and said, "Guess when everyone else left? You were enough."
Guess when everyone else left, you were enough.
Buddy wagged his tail. Because he already knew that. Narrator. VO. Turns out, sometimes the only thing standing between a man and the end of the road is a dog who refuses to let him quit. And that, folks, is YB. Uddy was never just a dog.
If you like this content, hit the subscribe button, like, share, and comment. I love you.